Worldwide Entertainment TV. We have the host of Diva Talk that airs on Tubi. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, you guys, I'm Keldamuzik, recording artist, actress, and talk show host of Diva Talk Tonight. Diva Talk Tonight, which is streaming on Tubi. We also have been picked up on a few other platforms, such as Zone TV, CPix, as well as True TV Plus. So Diva Talk is just making its way everywhere.
That's a good thing.
Diva Talk Tonight.
So,
Definitely.
what do you speak about on that show?
Recording artist.
Yeah, so mainly it's an entertainment talk show where we interview guests, guests who have a background in the entertainment industry. So,
Yeah,
whether you're an actor, model, artist, or you work behind the scenes, um, we bring you on and we just talk to you about what your duties are, what your tasks are, and just what the experience is, being in front of the camera or being behind the camera.
yeah.
So, yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Okay, so what got you into the entertainment business?
Yeah, I've been wanting to become an entertainer since I was a child. Um, I had my first headshots done when I was around 5 years old. I was performing at local talent shows.
Yeah,
I even almost had my own TV show. It was going to be like a little local access show on um, San Jose public access TV at the time. But I remember I just didn't follow through with everything. And obviously, I was too young. And I think my mom didn't want to sign off on it. She was like,
yeah,
wait a minute, you're only 6 or 7 years old. You might be a little bit too young just to be seen all over San Jose, the city of San Jose TV households.
yeah.
This is a big city, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I've always had the ambition, always had the drive of being in front of the camera and just entertaining, whether it's, performing music and acting and hosting. It's just what I love to do.
As you were saying that you were doing it as a little girl, I was thinking of Beyonce with the whole diva herself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's been
Yeah,
doing it since she was a kid. And, it's funny that you mentioned that. One of the things I really love about Beyonce is she's an organic artist. There's no
yeah,
gimmicks around her. She's not an industry plant. Um, she just she's been working hard her whole life, like Michael Jackson,
yeah,
um, like a lot of these legends that are still that whose music is relevant today. That's Beyonce because she's been working hard at this. She lives, breathes,
yeah, she
and
has.
eats this. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just happy you brought that up.
Because you also do music. What are your thoughts on the female hip hop scene and where it was when you started and where it is now?
Yeah, so I started in 2005. That's when I took myself seriously as an artist and
Yeah,
dropped my first album called Shut Up Listen. It was about 13 tracks on that album. And the game was dry. The industry was dry. There was no female hip hop artists out there right now. The last female hip hop artist who came out before then um, was like Eve, Trina, and before that, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim,
yeah,
Missy Elliott. Before that, you had your MC Lights and Queen Latifahs and Yo-Yos and Lady of Rage and just a lot of women who pioneered hip hop for us today. Lady Luck, you know what I mean? Jean Grey,
yeah,
and now hip hop for females, it's evolved to where we don't even say it's female hip hop anymore, or I'm a female hip hop artist, female rapper.
yeah,
Just hey, I'm an artist, I'm a performer, I'm an entertainer,
yeah,
and this is my form of music. You know what I mean? So it definitely was difficult at the time, but now that the gates have opened it's kind of like it's an open platform for us to do whatever we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the thing is, we're just so cool. You know, all of the latest rappers that are out right now, all the female rappers, they're all cool. And Nicki Minaj is just, the queen of hip hop right now when it comes to
yeah,
females in this game. And she's really paved the way for artists such as myself because she came out in the what mid 2000s, just kicking down doors,
yeah.
and crossing the line, but in a good way. So she's definitely has opened the door and opened the platform for female artists like me today.
So if you had a choice for a dream collaborations, which artist would you love to work with?
Oh gosh. Well, if we want to talk about just any artist, if they were alive, definitely Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah,
And then, today I would love to work with artists like Eminem, Ludacris, T.I., Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, Nicki herself, Beyonce, Jay-Z,
yeah,
just all those cats. Like they're just all really great musicians, great music artists, great writers, great
yeah.
arrangers, producers, yeah, just all of that. So yeah.
So how would you describe your hip hop style?
I talk from a female's perspective, but in a way where everyone could relate. If I'm talking about family, I'm talking about family. If I'm talking about what the club's looking like right now, I'm talking about what the club's looking like, or what I'm drinking, what I'm eating, what I'm doing
Yeah,
that pertains to me being a diva. And I think that it's pretty. Um, it's a fresh breath of air when you hear female artists talk about, um, topics like that now because, a lot of us are, talking about sex and stuff, which
yeah,
is cool. I dabble a little bit of that into my music too. But for me, I'm the kind of artist I like to talk about reality, what I personally do. If I'm not that kind of person that's twerking or that's dating multiple men at the same time, I can't talk about it. I can't even fake the funk and talk about it because that's not me. You know what I mean? So I have to talk about what's me. And that's why I love all the female rappers today because they're all speaking
yeah,
from their perspective of who they are, how they carry themselves and what they do outside of the music industry, which is all good, and this is the way how I express myself
yeah,
on wax, just talking about what I did today. You know what I mean? But of course, you make it sound cool and make certain words that don't rhyme actually rhyme, and you're like, oh shit.
you make it
You know what I
clear.
mean?
Yeah,
So, and that's all the creative part and the creative process when it comes to being a writer first and
yeah.
then a performer second.
So who would you consider to be the top five GOAT greatest of all time?
Top five. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is my top five. All right.
Yeah,
Don't judge me, everyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't
has
want
their
to
own
be
top five.
receiving
Yeah.
hate mail. Um, I'm gonna go with number five, E40.
Okay.
Number two. Number two, Ludacris.
All right.
Number three, Busta Rhymes. Number four, Jay-Z. Number one, Eminem.
That's a good list.
Yeah,
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 they're all lyricists on that list.
exactly.
Yes.
Lyricist and wordplay is what I'm really a fan of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So some of your music's been placed on certain platforms. Could you tell us which platforms those songs have been placed?
Yeah, so one of my songs called I Don't Care was recent, well, not recently, but before the pandemic started, it was on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And all of my music has been distributed over the Viacom network. So, MTV, VH1, BT, WeTV, Centric
Yeah,
TV, um, uh, Oxygen Channel. And then I also have a song that's placed on a film called Please Give, starring Amanda Peet.
yeah.
So, yeah. And we're going after more. You know what I mean? There's a lot more to come.
Well, that's good. You're getting very good exposure.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely. So, acting wise, I've been acting in several independent films. Landed my first feature role in a film called First Date, which is streaming on Hulu and
yeah,
Disney Plus. Um, I was also in a play called How Black Mothers Say I Love You. We did about 12 shows for that.
yeah.
I was also, gosh, there's been so many projects that I've been in. Uh, I was also in the film called, well, one of my self-produced films called Love the Original Way. That's been circulating around the short film circuit for a while.
What would you say is the difference between doing acting and music? Because they're both creative. Well, I know it's different lanes.
Rapping, you get to be your own person.
Yeah,
Acting, you're someone else's person. So, whoever that person is that you have to, you know, portray, you
yeah.
turn it into your own, yes, but you're still that person,
Being that
right?
character, yeah,
Like when Taraji P was on Empire, everyone would call her Cookie
yeah,
afterwards. You know what I mean? Whereas if you're a music artist, you're, Beyonce and Austin Powers, that's Beyonce and Austin Powers. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Um, so that's the difference between acting and being a music artist. Music artist, you get to be yourself. People are gonna like you for you.
yeah.
Acting, they're gonna like you for that character that you've become.
Okay. What are your thoughts on rap beefs? Do you think it's good for the industry or not? Like the current situation with Drake and Kendrick.
And Kendrick,
Yeah,
I think it's healthy for hip hop, and it brings hip hop back because for a
yeah,
while, without having any of these rap beefs, we're forgetting the idea of what hip hop is about. It's about lyrics. It's about battling,
yeah,
and that was a form of battling. And I think it just brought people back to where hip hop originally came from, the streets.
yeah,
And so I think it just woke people up a bit. And if you notice, ever since the beef happened, we've been having nothing but great music out there.
yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
seen some of the old school guys come back to like Ice Cube, Snoop, Exhibit.
Yep, Ice Cube has a new album out right now.
Yeah,
Um, and I know Busta dropped one maybe about like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe later than that. But yeah,
yeah,
all these other cats are still making music because an artist is an artist. You can't just stop. You
yeah,
can't just stop because of your age or because you know your audience has grown up and demographics have changed. If you're an artist, you're an artist.
yeah. So what is your thought on Drake's current legal issues he has with UMG? Do you think that's kind of like messing up the art of the rap?
I don't know. That's crazy though. He took it to a whole nother level. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a
what?
different thing.
I'm like, what? I love Drake though. I love Drake.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Always
He's a
been
hit
a
maker.
big fan. Yeah, he's a hit maker. He's a
Yeah,
hit
he's a hit
maker.
maker. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys interviewed him before out there or?
No, we've covered his performance when he was at
Mm-hmm.
Canada 150.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we covered him with the Raptors celebration, but
Oh, okay,
not a
okay.
not a one-on-one interview though.
Oh, well, hey, Sue, you guys,
Yeah,
had something to do with him.
no. Also, see, you have your own fashion line.
Yes, I got the Tams Berets
Yeah,
fashion line. I came out with this actually in 2021, and this will kind of offset a lot of hosting opportunities for myself.
yeah,
And, the hostings come from the fashion shows and engaging with the audience. And also, too, when the models wear the berets, I make them feel special, highlighting who that person is wearing that beret, that color, and how she coordinated the beret with her outfit. You know what I mean? I think
yeah,
all of those aspects are very important to highlight whenever someone's on the runway, even if they are just wearing an accessory by you and then the rest is something they had to put together to coordinate with that. To me, that's like being creative, that's
yeah.
taking yourself seriously. So, but yeah, Thames Berets.
So where could people get
Yes,
on?
they can get it. Yeah, they can get it at weartams.com, weartamz.com.
Okay. So is there anything else you want people to know about Keldamuzik? Any upcoming projects?
Yeah, I got a couple of projects in the works. I'm working on my first feature film called Lost Horizons.
Yeah,
I'll be working on new music soon, and I'm planning to do more episodes for Diva Talk now that I have outlets,
yeah.
um, reliable outlets to send to. And then I'll be doing a couple shows as well. So hopefully a tour in spring, Uh,
Okay.
everything's just pretty much like up in the air, up in discussion, but it's all
Yeah.
going to come together soon.
All right. So any lasting words you want to tell the audience?
Visit my personal website, keldamuzik.com. From there, you'll get to stream all my music, latest videos, TV film projects. You can even find Tams on there. And yeah, so much to look forward to.
Okay. All the best to you.
All right.
Uh,
Thank you.